Welcome back.
What up, though?
It's been about a year?
It's been a while.
Well, we'll just say long overdue.
Yes, we've been busy. You know, we've been out here
living lives,
trying to get this money, trying to take over the world.
Well, we're back, and I want to say tonight because it's like 1:50 a.m. that we're doing this, but tonight's episode.
Well, we're in the heat of the night. How about that?
Heat of the night.
We're glad that you enjoyed our first podcast,
and
we see that you all viewed what we had. How many views?
20 views.
Yeah, we starting somewhere. Thank you for the likes. Too bad you can't comment, but we'll get there. We'll be there soon. You got to start from the bottom and go up. You understand what I'm saying? Started from the bottom.
Now we're here.
All right. All right. Don't X out the little man. That's saying we got good content over here as well. Okay.
So
let's get into it.
So tonight we're going to talk about what are you willing to put up with?
Lord Jesus.
I mean, this can go for men or women, but I feel like women, we put up with a lot more.
My sisters.
Men put up with stuff too.
My sisters. My brothers. Help us, Holy Ghost.
We need to pray for these. Pray for the kids. Pray for the children.
The generation coming back.
Pray for the whole generation.
Something is wrong.
Especially millennials and these Gen Zers.
Too many of us lost in the sauce. What are you willing to put up with?
Well, Sheridan, how about we talk? What are you willing to put up with? You personally.
I'm not about to put up with nothing. I'm too old in my life to put up with anything. I'm just being real. I ain't putting up with it. There's something. See, I'm at a place in my life when I see it, I deal with it.
I mean, okay, but it doesn't necessarily have to be bad. Because what if you meet someone who has a kid? You have to put up with that kid.
Well, that's comes along with the territory.
Exactly. So, are you willing to put up with the kid?
No, but that depends on how that kid act. But, I don't do no rude kids. I don't do that at all. I think children ought to stay in a child's place and stay out of their parents' business.
Yes, but let's just say you meet somebody and you just in awe with everything that they have. They have what you describe as the perfect package, but little Timmy is bad as hell.
We just got to deal with Timmy. Timmy needs his ass. We just got to deal with
Timmy need his ass whooped.
Yes, we just need to deal with Timothy. She just got to whip his ass. That's just where it is. That her having a child is not going to stop me from dating her or being with her. I mean, we all come from blended families. A lot of us do.
I come from a blended family.
Blended families where, most of us, if not all of us, are a product of a blended family.
Yeah?
I am. My brother has a different father.
Yes.
But we had the same mama. I guess that makes us blood brothers, but still, the family is still blended because my daddy adopted him.
I have siblings from my father, and
I was her first child.
We don't all have the same mother, but we all have the same father.
Mm-hmm. And make sure our sisters and brothers. But anyway, so no, we just have to deal with little Timothy, Timmy, that's just where that is. Now, when it comes to the level of respect, I don't expect him to treat me like,
because
I'm his daddy.
He go, damn show, you ain't my daddy.
Oh, they always
I ain't got to do what you say.
I'm not trying to be your daddy, but see, it ain't my place to say nothing to you. That's your mama's place.
So you wouldn't say nothing to him?
That's her business. That's her child. What am I supposed to say? I don't win that battle, ever. My place is to make the child feel welcome, in my life, and treat the child, with utmost respect, because at the end of the day, I'm in love with his mother. And so I got to be in love with him.
Exactly.
But at the same time, she got to be the one to check him. You feel what I'm saying? He got a father. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to try to take away another man's job, especially if he's in the child's life. That's y'all child. Y'all deal with y'all child.
But what if little Tammy's dad, make his life a living hell?
Well, now, that's a whole nother...
That still goes a part of what are you willing to put up with?
But, I'm with her. So, now, she is going to have to draw some lines and establish some boundaries here.
What if she don't see no problem with the way little Timmy is acting?
Well, if she don't see a problem with it, then something's wrong. And we're going to have a conversation, because I see a problem with it. And no child's supposed to be unruly, And, most of these kids, they've been with, they're going to, it's been them and mama.
It's been them and mama.
The whole time. So you just coming in. That's what I'm saying. You can't come in on the shit like, I'm the man of this house and this, that, and the other. First of all, we got to figure out, number one, is it your house or is it her house?
Or is it y'all house?
See,
that's the difference.
If it's her house, then brother, you ain't got too much to say. You gotta know your role.
And play it.
And play it well. Until you can do better. Now, if you want to have all of that, you want to put your foot down like King Tut, then go and put your money where your mouth is. If you want to purchase some property and take your girl in there and take the boy in there, then now you can say, now this is my house. You're going to do as I say. But until then, no. You don't have...
No say so.
You don't have it. It's not your child. It's her child. You could say to her, this is what I think you should do. It's up to her to do it. You know what I'm saying? And if it gets to a point where it's really bad, then, I got the rope.
So that's the line for you.
It gets to the point where a child is so disrespectful that it is putting a strain on our relationship, I got the rope. Because at the end of the day, I can't compete between a son and a mother. I can't compete. I ain't gonna try. You feel what I'm saying? I'll find me in a little situation
I'll find me in
where, I can have a little power, but, I don't have no power in that kind of situation at all. And I know that coming in, so I'm not trying to establish it. Unless, again, it's my castle. If it's her castle, it's her rules. And you can't come in the castle trying to establish a new protocol. They don't like, kids don't like that. You got to remember the kid now. I understand, but you still got to remember the kid. They go through, emotional situations with that. Many kids, they want their parents to be together.
Always.
They don't know the dynamics, but in a child, as I was a child, I always, I'm glad, thank God my mom and daddy stayed together, but there was some times I thought it was going to go left.
Left, right, left.
But, folks don't fight for marriage like that today.
No, they don't. Do people fight for marriages?
They don't fight. They don't think about those vows when they say for better or worse.
Do people fight for marriages?
No. There's got to be love there. See, we got this fictitious thing, this fictitious understanding of love. And there's different types of love now.
Yes, there is.
Different types of love. And some folks, they just burn with desire. And they call it love.
Or lust.
But that's what it is. But to some people, the burning desire is Cupid. It's called stupid.
Stupid Cupid.
So no, there's only a certain amount that I would put up with. But you know, if I'm in love with her, then I'm going to accept her world. I mean, I'm coming into her world, so I don't have any power to change anything in that until I change the dynamics. Which means, if I'm going into my house and I'm bringing them in there, okay, now that's a whole different story. But I think you both should, get married, purchase a property together.
Together, it should be then, a joint thing.
Because you establish boundaries from the start. This is our home. And so now little Timmy's ass, you understand what I'm saying? Better get with the program.
You better get acclimated.
Okay. And that'll be that, you with these children today, you have to be very careful. These are a total different breed of children. They've been through a lot of adversity at a young age.
Yeah.
And not say we didn't go through stuff, but there's some things my mama kept me from, my daddy kept me from. So I'm blessed in that area. But there's some who go through some things, see some things that really emotionally scars them at a young age. Okay, and they grow up with that. Children learn what they live.
Yeah.
You become your parents at some point. You do.
For better or worse.
You become them. So
but that's just the I want to say the bare minimum situation that you can go through of putting up with things. Because I've seen, I know, went through stuff that'd be like, you put up with what?
Well, let's get into that, because...
So what's the craziest thing that you have heard someone go through? Because baby, I got all kinds of stuff.
The common thread. Homegirl is stupid.
Homegirl is she stupid?
She's stupid.
Are you talking about your personal person that comes to mind when you think about this subject?
You give your all to a man, and he can't give you shit back.
Sometimes your all ain't enough.
Huh? Am I talking to the right one?
Sometimes your all ain't enough.
You give your all to me, and he can't give you nothing back.
He can give you a headache.
Now, how much are you willing to put up with? Let's start there.
Me?
Go.
What I'm willing to put up with? It's a lot to put up with in today's day and age. Just in general. Just off of meeting someone, they come with baggage. Some type of baggage. Either it's mental, physical, financial, political baggage.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, I ain't willing to pull up with much. But like me at my age, first of all, I talk to not old, but older dudes. So 9 times out of 10, they got a kid and baby mama drama.
Oh hell.
9 times out of 10,
oh,
but
girl.
at a certain time and age, what you say? Peace. I gotta go. This is too much for me. I'm not finna
between you and your kid.
I'm not finna keep doing this.
Not finna come between you and your kid. I don't have no leg to stand on.
I don't have no leg to stand on.
When you explain to the kid, who I am in your life, then that should, put boundaries there. But we don't have people that intelligent today. We tend to just, let the boy or let the girl, even girls.
I was just about to say.
They talk to the mother's husband as if he's low down and ain't nothing.
Definitely. But that comes from the mother, how the mother raised the child. It all stems from how you raise a child.
You gotta earn it.
When you were young,
you gotta earn it.
And when I was young, You were supposed to stay out of grown folks' business.
All day. But that's not today.
That's not today. If you got an opinion, you can state it. I want you to express your feelings of how this makes you feel. All these new parents today and age. I want you to be able to express yourself to me. How does this situation make you feel?
And as it should. The kid is in... We can't X out the fact that the child is involved.
Right.
You bringing a man into the house. Or you bringing a woman into the house. That's not their parent. That's going to have some type of bearing on them.
Yes, but
if you the man or the woman, you need to earn the trust of the child.
Yes, I completely agree with that. But let's just say if I have a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I have a daughter, and let's just say her attitude problem. Her attitude problem, or even her smart mouth, I don't nip it in the bud.
Yeah, well, you ain't gonna talk to me any kind of way.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't get your mom's permission for that.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't nipped that in the bud, right?
Yeah.
So, me and my daughter is tit for tat and arguing back and forth, and now I'm bringing a man into the house, and she thinks she can tit for tat and argue with his ass too,
right.
Like she argued with me.
Right.
Now
they will do that. They will try.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So if I haven't stopped her from doing that shit with me, now I'm trying to stop her from doing it with him.
It's gonna cause conflict.
It's a conflict.
Yeah, it's conflict.
That's just how it goes. So all of that is going to be stemmed off of how you raise a child.
Yep.
But not only that, that's how I will decide if I want to fool with you or not.
Yep.
On how you raise a child.
Yep. Because one thing is certain and two things for sure. Honey, I'm not about to try to win the child's soul.
But that's 2022. That's what we're doing. That's what's happening. Because I have seen girls, me personally, just from watching, I have seen girls stay with a nigga, trust a nigga, believe a nigga, and he be out here cheating, lying, all types of shit, taking her car to bitches' houses. Oh, I did overtime at work, and this, that, and the fourth and the fifth, and that girl could sit there at the house and be like, I know he full of shit, in the back of her mind. Mm-hmm. And let's just say it don't even, she don't want to think about it, or she don't want it to be known. Like if she shed light on it, she know it's real. But he comes home, oh baby, you so beautiful, come here, let me hold you, let me cater to you, let me this, that, and the fourth and the fifth, and well, he cheat on me, and he treat me like shit out on the outskirts, or in the internet, or this, that, and the fourth and the fifth, but when he at home laying in the bed with me, or when he at home with me, or when we're together, he makes me feel like a queen. Well. And that's what she puts up with. She doesn't see it as a problem, but meanwhile, the whole internet, or people that know her, or people that might know of her, even his hoes probably know about her. They laughing at her. She don't care. She feel like, he still come home to me at night, so I win. I win. He still come home with me. He still lay in the bed with me. Yeah, he might be fucking y'all, but he fucks me better. He tells me that he loves me. He holds me. He makes me feel so beautiful and warm and love inside. And this, that, and the fourth and the fifth, and we talk about forever with each other.
And we say forever stupid.
Well, forever stupid, but you say that, but
well,
this is what they go through with. Every woman has a breaking point.
But how far you think you should go before you break?
But that's what I'm saying. It'll
So you
take...
lose yourself?
You already lost yourself. Me personally, you already lost yourself.
Sister.
If you feel like a nigga could go cheat, or let's say she really don't know. Let's say she really don't have no fucking clue on earth that her man is cheating. Let's just say she don't have a fucking clue.
You can't not have a clue.
Listen, listen, Sheridan.
I know.
You say that. I say that.
I can't subscribe to that.
I can't
I'm
subscribe.
sorry. You cannot. You cannot tell me. Well, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Because the last time we talked, Doc, I'm trying to tell you, the last podcast we had.
Yeah, you were saying that, girl.
With this girl, I'm trying to tell you, I didn't think it was possible.
Exactly.
I didn't think it was possible.
But she, in her head, don't have a clue, right?
No clue?
No clue. She don't have no clue.
What we gonna say? I just can't see how she don't have a clue.
I'm telling you, Sheridan, let's just say she don't have a fucking clue. Now, he shows up and he say, okay, some time ago I snuck out on you or whatever. I cheated on you.
You know you got a cheating man.
And now,
you know it.
This girl is saying that she's pregnant. Is that your breaking point?
I wouldn't know.
I want to ask that particular individual. Is that your breaking point?
No, probably not.
Probably not. So what is your breaking point? What are you willing to put up with? What is too much for you?
I tell you, anybody that would make me devalue myself.
But he's not making you feel devalued. He's not making you feel devalued because he's putting up a good front. And let's just say,
But then you don't know your value.
You don't know your value.
That's where that's at.
That's where it is.
That's where that at.
Because let's just say a text message. You read a text message like, baby, when you coming? So you check him like, who's this bitch talking about some baby when you coming, this, that, and 4th and the 5th? Oh, that's just some girl I had been met or I been knew her. Now, of course, he gonna tell you a lie. Now you sit up there and you say, oh.
He probably been known her.
He did been know her. Or
he probably known her for a while.
But that's what I'm saying. That was.
Remember, you don't know.
You
with
don't
your
know.
Slow ass.
With your slow ass.
But okay, go ahead.
So.
Go ahead.
This random text pops up and you happen to see the text message fly through. And you check him about it. Who is this? How? You know?
Why you even got to do all that? Like, what happened to the women back in the day that could that knew how to bust a move?
But she doesn't want to bust a move.
But I'm saying...
Because look, her past relationships dogged her out, talked about her. You know, all types of shit. Called her all types of bitches and this, that, you ugly, you fat, you ugly, you whatever. Dogged her out. So now she has a man that may be cheating on her behind closed doors. But this man...
Sister, where is your power? I can tell you want to stop a nigga from cheating on you? Huh? Listen.
And let's not forget, he gonna get defensive. Who you talking to? Who's that nigga you talking to? I don't like that. That's right there is a red flag, sis. If he's he's just so jealous and overprotective of me. No, bitch, he 9 times out of 10 is cheating. And he think your ass might stumble upon cheating too. So he gonna try to nip that in the bud because he don't want you to cheat on him. But it's okay for him to cheat on you.
You want a nigga to stop cheating or you tap into your power?
Most girls nowadays don't know how to tap into no power.
Because they don't know their worth or the value or they know their power.
But they think they do. Oh, I'm confident in myself. And I love myself.
You're confident in ignorance.
I'm confident in ignorance. Definitely.
You know. I don't know. We got this players club mentality of relationships today. You know, it's all. How should I say it? Because I don't want to be offended. A bit offensive, I should say.
Everything's offensive nowadays, so might as well say.
When I say a players club, people are just happy to have some fucking body.
Mm-hmm. No matter who it is or what it is.
They don't care as long as they got somebody to lay up with.
I'm telling you, the pillow talk you cannot compete with pillow talk. We're made, we are, sexual beings, we're sexual creatures, so we crave it. At the same time, he sex me good. He tell me he loves me. He tells me I'm beautiful.
That's what
he does little things to just make me smile every day. Meanwhile, bitch, he's cheating on you.
Well, because she's
raw dogging these hoes out.
She's got a soul tie. She's tied to his soul.
These other bitches got a soul tie to him now.
Yeah.
They got a soul tie to him.
Yeah, she's tied to his soul. And until she comes into her power and break herself free from that soul tie, she'll never come into her value. She'll never come into her worth. She'll never come into her. If she really tap into her power, she can break that Negro down.
Yeah, but is it so much of a soul tie, or is it? No, listen. Sex. Or is it? Even okay, let's say he don't think she has any idea that he's cheating, but she knows or may assume, or in the back of her head may have thoughts that he may be cheating. She probably says to herself, well, compared to the other niggas I've been with.
Genitalia has power.
Listen, compared to the other niggas that I've been with that have took my car, left me stranded, or beat on me, or verbally abused me, or embarrassed me. He doesn't do any of that.
I can't even.
He doesn't publicly embarrass me. He doesn't talk about me. He doesn't make me feel little about myself. So
what you mean?
This is the best it's gonna listen. This is the best it's gonna get from me. So I might as well just stay here. There is no perfect man out here for me. The perfect man I want in my life doesn't exist, so I'm just gonna stay here with him.
Yeah.
Or is it the soul tie? Or is it both?
I believe it's the soul tie. And genitalia has so much power that it will have you doing some shit that you never thought your ass would do.
Trust me, I know.
I'm coming from experience.
I'm coming from experience, too.
And everybody listen to this. You'd have been under the power of that thing, okay? You've been under the influence of the sex drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Could make you feel good. Anything make you feel good.
You
produces dopamine.
Yeah. And you want more of it.
You crave it more. You crave it more. You crave it. If he can put it down or she can put it down in the bedroom, yeah.
That's why I said you could put it down or.
Yeah, some will put up with some shit.
Never mind. I ain't gonna say.
Will put up with some, but like I said, if you only come into the knowledge of your power, and really understand that you bring something to the table, and if he can't see that, then there's he sees the benefits. You got your own place. You got your own car. Your value.
Oh no.
I'm not talking about the value in terms of most of us men, we think with their head below the belt. Am I lying or am I telling the truth?
Telling the truth.
Am I telling the truth? Am I telling the truth?
Telling the truth.
I think I didn't say that something. We always thinking with the wrong head anyway. That's why we stay in trouble. Because we're sexual beings. We gotta have it. Once you pop that top, you can't stop.
Pent up energy gets released.
Yeah. Sex has a stronghold on some people. And until you can untie your soul from that, you'll find yourself putting up with a lot of stuff.
But it's hard to untie a soul. Trust me, I know.
It is.
It's hard to untie a soul.
It's never easy. It's never easy. And whoever says it's easy is a damn lie.
Because you can literally love somebody, even though you know that they bad for you, you know that you shouldn't love them, you can't stop. You cannot stop loving that person or even wanting that person to be around you in some type of way. Whether that's crazy as hell.
That's crazy.
Because trust me, trust me. I myself have been like, why the fuck can't I remove you from my mental? And then it's not like a continuous thought about a person. It could be the most random times, or say like a song came on. Your mind gonna always revert to, oh, I remember when this person was singing this song, and it's the little things that are just, and you be like, what the fuck am I thinking about that? I don't want to think about this motherfucker. I hate him.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't stop. You can't stop. And sometimes, even if that person was homeless or down on their goddamn luck, and they call your phone, you still might, well, I can see what I can do to help you out.
Yeah, well, there are some people that
ain't that fucked up?
Well, there's some people
that's so fucked up
that will always have a special place in your heart, particularly those the relationship went sour, yeah, of course. But
it went sour, sour patch, warhead sour.
There are some that
sour milk.
Some of them you be like, I don't care, your ass catch on fire, I'm not even gonna spit on you, But then there are some, you just. You still have some type of connection with, not in talking about in a sexual way, but so you can be friends.
Yeah, a bond.
Some people can be friends after a relationship. Now, me on the other hand,
I could be friends with somebody I was in a relationship with.
I didn't never think it was possible.
I can.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible, but you could be friends because you moved to a place of maturity.
Yeah.
You understand? You got to become you. Every experience in your life is supposed to make you stronger. Even in those experiences where you're broken, you know what I'm saying? They can break you down so bad. When you come into your power, somebody say amen.
Amen.
When you come into your power, when you realize that you are
the catch, or
you have the value, and then, I'm going to tell you, too, that sometimes, a nigga treat you like, what I'm saying, how you look or how you feel.
Yeah?
I'm just being real. Like.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. If I know, especially, let's just take this person. He knows for a fact he can do whatever the fuck he want and come back to her and tell her whatever the fuck he want, and she's going to believe it, or she's going to go with it, or she's going to be okay with it, or it's not going to be a big deal, or maybe it's a big deal right now, but in a few seconds she'll get over it.
Yeah, because she did correct his behavior at the beginning.
Yeah. You allow something to keep happening, so it will keep happening.
Correct that behavior. You tell him, look, this ain't finna go like this. And 9 times out of 10, when you put your foot down, a nigga know how far he can get with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or sometimes a nigga may take that like, oh, damn, she found out last time I slipped up. I did this. Let me do it better. Let me cheat better.
But see, you shouldn't have. If you get into your power, there won't be a second time. Sometimes we just blaming it on the nature of a man. But
oh no, it goes both ways.
He not say he can be trained, but he if you tap into your power, he will learn to respect you if he really wants you.
Yeah.
Now, if every time he coming up with a lie and he coming up with an excuse, that he don't respect you.
But you don't know it's a lie or an excuse, or you don't.
You cannot tell me you don't know.
Sheridan, I'm telling you.
And you cannot be that naive. You have caught him before.
There's people that can be that naive.
No.
Literally.
I don't believe it. I believe you that naive. I think you are in denial.
Yeah,
yeah,
denial.
Now, you in denial, but then you don't know your worth, so you put up with the shit, and then you don't know, saying the characteristics of a good man. What a woman needs today is a good man. Okay.
Easier said than done, Sheridan.
And a good man does not always lie in the area of finances, because you have to understand too, black men today, it's hard out here for a black man.
Yeah. I'm not negating that.
It's hard out here. And what, a lot of the oppressor would want you to do is to emasculate him. That's one thing I can't stand, is a woman emasculating a man.
I don't like that.
Because
I got brothers and
you can't
dads.
You can't expect to get the best out of him if all you're doing is pulling him lower and lower and lower. He's already low when he has to get up and face the world. He's already low. So it's rather foolish, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
To emasculate him when he's at his lowest point. If we look at the Bible, Eve was created to help Adam to become, the man God created him to be. You understand what I'm saying? That was the original intent. That Eve would become his helpmate to do what? Help him do what? Help him to meet life. Help him to meet the demands of life. Help him to meet life itself. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We all, we know men, we are so incomplete without a woman, for real.
Oh, yes.
Some men. We can take that back to a man's first woman is his mama.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm not talking about in a sexual way.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? But in terms of who a woman is and how a woman should be treated, I learned how a woman should be treated by watching my daddy treat my mama right. They had their issues.
But everybody doesn't have that.
But I'm saying, I'm just speaking from my own perspective. Everybody, you're right. Everybody don't have that. I'm so glad, even in, with you, what I'm saying, your parents still in your life, what I'm saying, they still married.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Still together in, living
one household.
In the same house. You understand what I'm saying? We just, I say we were lucky. We were blessed to
Definitely.
have the model of a mother and a father in the home. Now the context of family has changed. Now we have
drastically.
Now we have in the home what is a mother and a mother, a father and a father, mother and a father, or mother by herself, father by himself. You know what I'm saying? So the whole context of family has really changed.
Yeah, because let's just say that girl, she seen her mother go through bullshit with niggas.
Yeah.
She seen her grandma go through bullshit with niggas. Her father's not in her life.
Yeah.
So she say, shoot, my mom, she went through it. My grandma went through it.
Yeah.
They went through it, so so I won't be like them, keep going through niggas dogging me out. I'd rather just stick with this nigga who bare minimum.
Yeah, because
I'd rather stay with him than to go out here and continuously get my heart broke or continuously get fucked over by these other niggas. I'd rather stay with him.
Yeah. You get your, girl, just like a boy, at the beginning of, they they get the idea of what a man is by looking at their father. Same with the woman. They get an idea of what a woman is by looking at their mother. Vice versa. Girl gets, she knows what a man is by looking at her father.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the son. I know what a woman is when I look at my mom. But when you get out here in this world, baby, and you start moving from, that one type of love, because that love we have, that's a family love. But when you start going into the eros, okay, you start going into the heteros.
But I don't get that.
Yeah. Well, it's
No,
different
'cause listen.
because it's a different type of love.
Guys will see their mother get dogged out by niggas. Will see their mother get dogged out by niggas or have different babies by other men or whatever the case may be. And still will go out and do the same thing. And let somebody say, you just like your daddy. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm not like that, man.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. That's the reason for your lash out, because you know I hit the core. You hit right at the root. When people lash out, it's because you have pushed on that pain that they're already experiencing, right? They know they didn't turn out their daddy. They don't want to be like their daddy. I don't want to be like that, but you end up becoming it. You listen. What's this? Podland? What do you want to call it?
Peoples.
People.
Listen to this, peoples.
You become your mommy and your daddy.
Whether you like it or not.
Okay. You will become. That's part of evolving. That's part of becoming the evolution. You'll find yourself at some point, mapping, okay, everything your mama and your daddy did. You take those sayings into your adulthood. Okay, all of that. You become your parents. So now, the question is, do you have enough strength, right? Enough willpower, enough tenacity, integrity to become who you supposed to be, your own self. You take your mother and father traits, but you don't have to be them.
Yeah.
Some people had some bad parents and bad mom and bad daddy, but you don't have to become that. Even though there's traits of it in you, that's why you got to be careful. See, people won't admit that part. There are traits, there's a root that's in you. And if you're not careful, it'll show up.
And show out.
In your relationship. Watch what I tell you. If you haven't got that thing under control, you got to come to a reconciling yourself with who you are. And although you don't get to choose who your parents are, thank God for them, but you don't have to be them. Even though you're going to become them. Ain't that something?
That's crazy.
Even though you're going to become them. The traits are there, but you do not
I definitely got traits of both of my parents.
The traits are there.
Ooh.
You're going to become, even though you have your own individuality, it is part of evolution. It's inevitable. You're going to turn, you're going to look like one of your parents. You're going to look like your mama or your daddy. Strong traits. You know what I'm telling you. Fair.
Got to be careful who you sleep with, who you procreate with, I should say. Yeah. Lord knows.
So, soul tie. Break the tie.
Break the tie.
You break the tie, you can cleanse your soul. Because that's what you need.
But that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Because what is the proper way to break a tie with somebody? Please let me know, because I'm trying to break one right now.
First things first is you got to forgive yourself for even going through it.
Oh, I did. I said,
that's
you stupid ass bitch.
You got to you got to put your shit on the table.
Oh, yeah. You got to
you
do some reflect.
You got to look at your shit. You got to say, yup, I did that.
I did that. I allowed that.
I did that. And as good, bad, or indifferent as it is, the only way up or to get yourself into a place to where you don't put up with stuff is when you start cleaning out the shit that's already in you.
Oh yes, cleanse.
Now, am I telling the truth here?
Oh yeah.
Clean that shit out of you.
Purge.
It's all you got. It's purge. Purge the childhood bullshit that you had to go through that's now dominating who you are in your relationship. And so now you put up with everything. You just putting up with this and you putting up with that, baby. This is, if there's any time to be selfish, this is the time to be.
Be selfish. You have to be.
It's time to clean yourself out. Break that tie.
You have to be selfish.
So that when you go to your next relationship, you're not carrying that nigga with you. you're not carrying that girl with you. Because they go everywhere you go.
Yeah.
As long as they tied to you.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go. Now the next man can't he can't even get a chance because you still moping over the nigga that treated you like shit in the first place.
Or you like, my last nigga did that.
And forgive me, I'm doing all this cussing. What time is it? It's after what time? It's 1 o'clock, so.
I would say it's...
I think that's our language.
What?
Cussing.
Cussing? I think it is too.
They said we came over here and they took our language. Our language was missing. I think that's what it is.
Cursing.
Yeah, because we sure know how to tell it.
Like a TIE.
Mm-hmm. But yes, break the tie.
Break the tie.
Break the tie.
And you won't put up with
First way
so
to break
much.
the tie is to find you. Forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself.
For even putting yourself through it. Everybody goes through it, boo. Don't give up, honey. Don't throw yourself down.
Don't throw yourself down.
Don't throw yourself over.
It happens to the best of us.
All of us play fool sometimes. Everybody plays the fool.
Everybody.
Huh? Everybody plays the fool.
It takes a fool
To learn.
To learn.
That love don't love nobody.
That love don't
But you gotta love yourself.
Nobody.
Love yourself enough. Love yourself enough.
Sometimes you
put
think
your shit on the table.
Sometimes you can think you love
and
yourself
deal with
until you go through some shit like this.
You gotta be honest with
and
yourself.
then when it's time to reflect, you did not love yourself, bitch. You said you love yourself and you might have believed it, but ain't no way you loved yourself and you can go through this shit.
Yeah.
And you can allow yourself to go through this shit.
You could never get fulfillment in your relationship so long as you continue to beat yourself up over the last nigga. Over the last girl. I start calling him nigga. Over the last bruh.
Bruh,
over
man.
Over the last girl.
Over the last bruh, man.
We're supposed to kill the name nigga, but it's part of our idioms. Anyway, so once you break that tie, and it takes time.
Oh yeah.
It takes time. You get stronger once you come out of that and find out who you are after you have done the work on you. See, there's another thing. Don't jump into another.
Oh,
See,
no.
some people put that stuff out
I don't
there.
even...
The best way to get over a nigga is to get up
under another one.
That is the most...
worst way you could do it.
I'm trying to say it nice.
That's the worst way you could ever.
That is so dumb, stupid.
It may feel good for a minute. Trust me. It may feel good for a minute.
If you don't take care of yourself, if you don't get yourself together, the same shit you gave the last one, you're going to get this new one. And one day you're going to meet your match.
Something that's going to slow your ass down.
See, a player don't learn till they get played.
Oh, yeah. That's what they say.
Huh?
That's what
Somebody
they say.
always can play better than you. Don't think you the best player, baby. You might can move, but somebody can always bust a move better than you.
Better than you.
Mm-hmm. I believe in reciprocity, karma.
Oh, karma, baby. Oh. I can't wait till my karma come back around.
You put it out there. You put it out there, you finna get it back. I guarantee you that.
I can't wait till my... Oh.
And karma, she don't play fair.
She don't play fair
She give it
at
to
all.
you twice as hard. So just remember, player, your ass gonna get played one day. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you don't play with folks' feelings.
You don't.
Don't play with folks'
Even
emotions.
if it's unintentional playing with somebody's feelings, karma's still coming around.
Don't be with them. It's you can get plenty of sex out here, but just you don't mess around with the wrong one.
Oh, baby.
And I'm sorry, you that little 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, pleasure.
Take you out of here.
We'll have you in somebody's box going down in somebody's cemetery. I'm guaranteeing you.
Oh, yeah. And that's the karma you don't want to come around.
And there's some in the grave just like that. Playing with folks' heart. A heart is a sensitive. You cannot play with somebody's heart. the heart is the
vital
the soul.
organ.
Okay, it's like the soul of who we are. And once that heart is broken, everything else follows. Everything else follows. A broken heart.
Broken mindset.
Yeah. Your life just becomes broken on every hand. Every aspect of who you are is broken because you have your heart is in bad condition. So once your heart gets mended and healed, that's when stuff start going, better for you. But you can't play with folks' hearts because remember, in the heart dwelleth both good and evil. And you may trigger the wrong side.
Cause I've seen
Did y'all hear what I said? In the heart dwelleth both good and evil. And when you play with somebody's heart, or even get your heart played with, ain't no telling what you do.
Ain't no telling. So I swear to God.
That's why you don't play with somebody's heart. Don't play with the
I'm
heart.
gonna read about it.
The heart is worse than a gun, boo.
I seen some girls that have been cheated on and got their heart broken and went to kill a nigga.
Yes.
Ran their ass over, shot their ass, had set them up.
Yes.
Vice versa. I done seen a nigga get his heart broke and straight choke a bitch out to death.
And put her body in the dumpster.
And put her in a dumpster. Just like that boy that on what was that? Facebook Live, Instagram Live. He shot his baby mama and then told the police, come get my kid because I'm finna shoot at y'all. Because she did something or because
I'm trying to tell you.
His mental wasn't right from a past relationship or past dealings.
You cannot play with the matters of the heart. In it floweth the issues of life. Out of it flows the issues of life. Out of the heart, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh.
Well.
And when a heart is wounded,
It's hard to heal a wounded heart.
Hurt people hurt people.
Hurt people hurt people. I guess you could say that concludes this episode. Stay safe out here. Stay safe out here.
We talk long enough.
It ain't too safe playing with somebody's heart. So stay safe out here, folks.
How much will you pull up with?
How much would you pull up with?
Much to where your heart.
Y'all comment what?
Your heart.
How much y'all willing to put up with?
Don't let your heart be the price you pay for happiness.
Or your genitalia be the price.
Don't let it be. You want pure happiness.
Don't let your private parts write a check that your heart can't cash.
You have to love you enough to say, I'm worth a good man.
I'm worth more than
and
this.
A good woman. I am worth a good man and a good woman. Because why? Because I am a good man and I'm a good woman.
Yeah.
Keep affirming yourself.
You better say it to yourself every day.
And you will get the man will come. And that's what I'm talking about. You girls out here running, finding you a man, you are wrong. Find yourself so he can find you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I think I done said enough tonight. God bless you. May heaven shine upon you. And I don't know what this is. Do we subscribe to this, comment, whatever?
You definitely subscribe, and I want y'all to comment. Y'all can say friend of what you say, Sheridan, on last episode, friend of a friend. Y'all can tell the friend of a friend went through.
Friend of the friend.
I would love to hear y'all stories.
Yes.
Read
about them. We're going to try to make this a little shorter, but y'all ain't doing nothing.
Y'all clearly ain't doing nothing. Y'all listening. All right.
So, all right. Well, have a good one. Bye.
Love y'all. Bye.